r/AskReddit, what does America have that other countries don't? If it good brisket, though. The world's largest ball of twine. We had quite a race with the Soviets over that one. It's the true source of our power. The biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. 11 aircraft carriers. 20 if you count the Wasp and America class VTOL carriers. In this same line of thought we hold first and second place for largest air force. In fact the US does posse's a MiG fighter as well that is operational. AOO. The Grand Canyon. Wisconsin. The national parks in general are unrivaled. Also Gary, Indiana. The most people who've landed on the moon. North Korea landed a guy on Mars though. Garbage disposals in the kitchen sink. Extremely important contribution. Had one in a hotel in Queensland, Australia. Canada has these, we just call them carburetors. Florida man. Florida man arrested after wrestling naked with a gator in a Burger King drive-thru because it ate his meth. As a representative from Wisconsin, we are very honored to accept this prestigious award. Dolly Parton. Free refills. I didn't even know this was not a thing other places. Right out of college I dated someone from Australia and we went out to eat and they had 3 to 4 refills and then looked at me and goes, I can't afford this. I was like, huh? Public toilets with dividers that don't go all the way down to the floor. At least it's free, many countries charge people to use it. The Mississippi River. Underappreciated asset for our economy and security. Nick Offerman. Hold on a second, I think what you heard was give me a lot of bacon and eggs. I said, give me all the bacon and eggs you have, do you understand? Drug commercials. Kiwi here. My knowledge of Wisconsin is limited to hanging out. I may be mistaken but I believe New Zealand has this as well. I'm Canadian and we get them from time to time but I'm always shocked when we watch American TV at how many there are. Ice makers and air conditioners in the majority of living spaces. Heck, in some places in the US AC is required to be installed like electricity and running water, and I ain't just talking southern states either. Seattle was debating or did pass a law requiring AC in all new construction. I'm American and the first time I went to Europe this blew me away. I was in southern Spain in the summer. No AC and no ice. And central heating. Australia waves hello. Ranch dressing. In a lot of the world, if the flavor is available, it's actually known as American flavor. OMG Tex-Mex. I've lived in Japan for 6 years and have tried the Tex-Mex here, nothing compares. Sometimes I dream about it, almost taste it. The La Crosse Cinematic Universe. The Great National Park System, Link. Super Bowl championships. And the World Series. Our national parks are extraordinary. So many kinds of terrain, ecosystems, and natural wonders. These species. Link. The most insufferable talk show hosts. The Mississippi River and its connected waters is the greatest inland river system for transportation in the entire world. Tornadoes, I heard they aren't common anywhere else. Tigridi farms. More guns than people. This was the first response I saw when I opened this and I lost it. The largest freshwater supply available, I believe. That's shared with Canada. Michigan is the only Great Lake entirely within the US and hydrologically, Michigan and Huron are the same lake. People call America a melting pot, but it's actually a salad bowl. There's so many different things that you'll find here and sometimes even a mixture of things. If you want the richest cultural diversity, you'll have to look for niche enclaves in other countries, or you can just walk down any street in LA and see a Korean/Mexican fusion restaurant while speaking in French to your next door neighbor. Edited, I mixed the pot instead of melting it, sad face. America, where well toss your salad. It is the headquarters of Reddit, a site containing a sub called r/AskReddit, where this question gets asked about once a week. So that's why Reddit hates America. Deleted. Central AC isn't exclusive to the US but it sure is a lot more common here. Most countries use split units or window units. Deleted. I love how with this frequently asked question you can just look at the time when it's posted to know if the comments will be positive or negative. If it's posted in a time where in the USA it's time/evening, where Europe is sleeping and Asia is working, the comments are positive. Grand Canyon, NFL, Texas barbecue. If it's posted in a time where USA is sleeping, the comments are negative. Monthly school shootings, medical bill debts, student loan debts, a voting system where the candidate with most people's votes doesn't win. My idea of Wisconsin as an Asian is that there are houses that 3 blonde and brunette chicks rent/own where they will bring you home with should you happen to have a lovely British accent. North Dakota. South Dakota too. All the states really. Except Georgia. Most public places are handicap accessible. The university where I live, University of Illinois, were pioneers in developing accessibility across the entire campus. I moved here to go to school, and liked it so much I stayed, and I remember being surprised by all the ramps and cut curbs and handrails everywhere. Now, 50 years later I see those things everywhere, but back in the day it was not that common. Cajun food. Our Navy museum fleet is bigger than most countries' Navy. There are 9 battleships left above water in the world. We have 8 of them, Japan has 1, Mikasa, the only pre-dreadnought left, but they filled it with concrete. We have the F-22 Raptor. We've got Alaska. Suck it Russia. Yellowstone. And lots of other stuff that's probably more important but not as cool. Waiters living on tips. Corn Palace, Link. Because we needed a building decorated with crop art. The only people in the world who will drive straight into a Cat 5 hurricane solely for brisket. I mean, is it a good brisket?